touch the stars, when we are happy where we are. Why do we need to touch the stars, when we are happy where we are? Why do we need to touch the stars, when we are happy where we are? Why do we need to touch the stars, when we are happy where we are?
Well, good morning again. That's Roz here for our daily Lenormand card reading. And in the background, I've had to go shift over to Facebook, and I'm not even going to monitor it. Shift over to Facebook because where I am is the Be Live Studio 2. That's where the live stream is happening from my side. And as I noticed yesterday, that really frustrated me, and I probably did mention something about that, the linking and how you do it has changed. With the Facebook changes, there isn't the 2 copies of an event there or a live schedule that was there about a week ago, and I've noticed the change. And now I can't cross-post until the live stream starts. So there's the hesitation in I've got to go over there, hurry up and do it so that it then shows up in my Boundy page and my Hypnosis Plus page, as I've been doing for months. And I think it's the Video Hub as well. And the last few days, it just hasn't happened properly. And I finally got it sorted this morning because of a chance video I saw yesterday in Be Live Community. So it all interconnects, but it's so frustrating when it doesn't do it easily. So good morning, Carol. We are here. We are live. So I am going to continue onwards and we'll do our card reading. The spread is there. I'm using eCam as the back side of doing the switch around factor of using the 2 cameras. So now you see the card spread. This is what our cards look like. It is a little bit faded out because I've got the sunshine glare coming in the window this time in a different way. It's a different atmosphere of daylight. It's sort of dull but glary. It's really weird. So you're going to actually get the full realm of different factors of lighting because I'm using natural light. It's what I like to see in my home is natural light. Now, this is a general card reading, reminder of that. It is just what the energy brings into the day. Take for you what is meaningful and what little messages you're getting on that inner level from your gut feeling, your reactions, and suss that out for you. Okay, we'll get into it. What we have to start with, and for those that may not, I don't know where the links are going to show up. So just before I do get started with the reading proper, click the link that says my time. I don't know where it's showing up. I know I had the comment the other day. It's going to be a bit harder to find. And I have, g'day Shaz, good morning, all that. I have put the link in the description somewhere for the YouTube connection, because the harder Facebook's making it to do some of these things, I'm more tempted to just switch over to Flaming YouTube and do it there entirely. Like it has been frustrating. I'm still going to be here, look, because, as much as Facebook's frustrating, it's also a very good community place to be too. So we'll get into this, and wherever you're watching, thank you. If you're not having your comments or questions seen where I can put them up like this with Shaz's Good Morning Roz, it's because you're either not on the YouTube channel, Roz Boundy, or you're not on the My Time. You need to be on the My Time for me to do that. But you can still watch this from anywhere, from wherever it's coming up, popping up. So here we go with the reading. We've got the bear in the workspace energy. We've got fish in the home space. Up the top in the unexpected, we've got bridges. We've got the anchor here in the your role. And we've got the dice in the outcome. So that's the actual layout of the cards. And I've just noticed out the corner of my eye that my iPad has opened up Siri, and she's listening to all of this that I'm talking about. And it's in one great long list of words. And it looks really funny. I don't know what she's going to suggest, because I dare say she will. Just like that.
You're welcome.
Hear that? I am now going to turn that off if I can. Whoops, don't know that I can. Yes, I can. Bear in the workspace, really very appropriate, because bear to me gives that energy of working at it. There you've got the feet under the water, and you've got the effort on top of the water, and it feels really cold even looking at that, and because it's looking cool outside too. But it does give that feeling of work. It's just a getting things done, a plodding along, and all that stuff that we're having. Yes, it is good cards today. I liked them too, and I haven't actually looked at them yet. Good morning, Shirley. In detail, I lay them down, I did me bits in the background, and now I'm looking at the cards. So you're actually getting the instant reaction from me in that intuitive level as much as you can for your own self. Do the same thing, but I'm interpreting as I'm going, because it's what I'm doing, what I do. Fish in the home space, abundance and getting things. It's also getting things done too. So it's a correlation between the two, but there's that link of actually being so productive, and that freedom of movement that you have to be able to do that, because fish are in that lovely space of water. And you know yourself, when you're swimming and doing that, well, for those that do scuba diving or whatever, how freeing it is to actually move in that almost weightless way in water. So we've got the ability, we have that freedom of movement. We can do the building up, the moving around, the gathering, collecting our resources and all sorts of things. But this is in our home environment. So feel at home as you're moving around today. Just make that energy move freely and loosen up. We do know that as fish move around in schools, that they actually cooperate and move in together with each other. Almost like there is that instinct. Is it instinct? What's that? Oh, I can't remember the word. Doesn't matter. I know it starts with an I. But anyway, it's moving together on things. So it's indicating to me that there is a level of cooperation in your home today, of being able to shift, move, gather, all that stuff. It's as a group. It's in that cooperative mode of family, of relationship with other people, because that's what home feels to me. So it's certainly a lot of abundance in that. We've got the bridges, just move it slightly. We've got the bridges in that unexpected. So there's going to be those moments where you're feeling like you're standing at the edge of the chasm, but you've got a good solid looking bridge to walk over it. So when that sort of moment presents itself, feel confident that you can actually take that step and cross that bridge and continue onward with your journey. It doesn't matter whether it's now or later. It's a bit more of a decision card as well, but you'll take that step. You'll know when that card energy pops up in your day to day, and just trust it. Take that leap of faith. Take that step and move across the bridge. That card actually also reminds me a lot of the Indiana Jones movie, where he did take that leap of faith as one of those parts of the movie. The clues going through the caves and the rest to get the chalice. Now we've got anchor in our space, in our card energy that is your role. And it is to give yourself that, take the ability, take that, just move my hand that way, take that anchor, put the chain, you hold it, put the chain around your wrist or whatever, so that you can hold your space, hold your moment, create that stability around your day, keep that firm grip on things. It's all of those types of indicators. Or you could be feeling that you're the bird flying free, able to, fly around, see the things from that other perspective. from that higher perspective as that witness of what's happening below you, or around you, of course. But certainly that the feeling is that there is that potential to have that higher perspective, that different view that is seeing the bigger picture, but anchoring that bigger picture, anchoring that as you're doing your abilities, it's your purpose. That's what your role is for the day to day. Okay, create that stable platform that is the anchor, that's creating that anchor, being the anchor, not creating it, but being it. And by the end of the day, look, it feels like we've got a few things that are in the pot today, and we're actually rolling the dice as to which one is next throughout our day. And by the end of the day, it probably is feeling like, it's been one of those days. You reflect back and think, oh, God, it's been one of those days, or something like that. But it's also, I'm feeling, because I love playing games, and we sometimes do rummy K at the end of the day as far as a finish off. It's not the TV. It's not something that's senseless. We just spend time. It's having fun, and you're actually thinking through some of the games. You're actually winding down a brain from things that are, either the work or the home space, and you're just enjoying what is the completion of the day. Or you could feel that, if you've got these decisions to make, that you are needing to roll that dice and it's come out good. Have that in mind. It's come out good. Wrong one. I was going to say hi to Rachel. How are you? Good to have your name up twice, isn't it, Shirley? It's just a lot of fun. And it is. It's a lot of fun being able to use these types of tools as a guide through your day. And it's not necessarily just a guide. It just gives a wonderful focus for what is the start of our day, because we are only starting what is a potential for our day. Having that guidance with the cards and just taking your focus to which of these cards is actually catching your attention first. Is it the roll of the dice? And that's where your eye goes, is right to the center. Well, that could be where your energy, where your focus is. Your eye caught that focus, your focus caught, anyway, whichever way around it is, that you've got that as being the main gist of your day. The energy around what it's going to bring for you. Always check in with yourself and what you feel at your heart center is actually working for you through the day. What messages you're actually getting from there to there, the thought processes, and bringing that out into your day that you're guided to as being your direction, your journey. So take those, it really is about being in tune with yourself first and that inner you. At the soul level, there's so many times in a day where we're not even delving into what is deeper than just the survival and doing things that we feel we have to do. And we're forgetting about looking at the inner purpose of why we're doing some of these things. We're on autopilot. Probably taking that time out, even in this, in the home space, or what you're anchoring in for your role. Setting up that as I need a bit of time out. I'm just going to sit in a Zen space and just wonder and investigate and have a look that way. And there's so many different ways of being able to do things and understand things. I hope you can gauge for yourself in clearer ways as we're moving through with daily cards or runes or whatever, or just meditation. Exercise, the endorphins that are created with that can get your mind thinking in those purposeful ways. Use what suits you best and continue to be the best person that you can be, because I'm going to go right now. Before I do, hang on. I'm just going to show this one because I do have my third session. This is the third week of the Reading Your Cards Intuitive Way. Still an opportunity to pop in for the night as it's the third in a series, but I haven't sort of really been following a series type of thing. It's just fun. And that's at 7:30 Adelaide time. It is a Zoom session, so you do need to, it's not much to put your Zoom on anyway, even if you haven't used it before. I think it's just a little app. Anyway, that's what's happening tonight at 7:30. Otherwise, it's going to be tomorrow, 8 o'clock, and I'll see you then.